is NDTV and you are watching NDTV Prime.
You have tuned into India's most watched real estate guide, The Property Show. We curate, cull out and shortlist best buys in your budget. Let's welcome Pankaj Kapoor, MD of Lysis Forus. Pankaj, thanks for joining me on the West edition of The Property Show today. But before we start taking your queries, let's take a look at what has been lined up on the show today. Government talks tough, notifies rules for real estate regulator in 5 union territories. We will find out best projects under a crore in Thane. Prime property options in Mumbai. We'll also find out projects that are worth your money in Navi Mumbai. A look at Sangharsh Nagar slum rehabilitation on how it became a model rehab project and what are the challenges it is facing now. Affordable housing projects in Pune that are worth a look. We will take a trip down the memory lane and visit the heritage villas of Kothachi Wadi, a charming village in the heart of South Mumbai. The centre is out with the RERA rules, bringing cheers among lakhs of home buyers across the country. Good news is that the interest of the home buyers are taken care of. And for errant developers, the clock is now ticking. Find out more details in this report.
Finally, some light at the end of a dark tunnel this Diwali for over 8.5 lakh buyers struck in delayed housing projects across India.
In the existing, projects under this act, earlier it was not part of the act in the sense the existing home buyers were not beneficial out of the act. But now, at the time of registration with the RERA, builders have to now deposit, the 70% of the project cost in a separate bank account, also for the existing project. So I think that's a big win for the home buyers, I would say.
While the rules have been notified for 5 union territories which union government administers, they serve a strong signal to all states formulating RERA rules to not let errant builders go scot-free. The provisions which all states may now be morally compelled to implement in their respective RERAs include: every builder will have to register with the regulator, including developers of ongoing projects. For ongoing projects without completion certificate, developers will have to deposit 70% of the amount collected from home buyers in a separate bank account. In case of a delay in delivering a project, the rules make it mandatory for a developer to pay a penalty interest linked to market rates to all buyers. Builders also cannot charge the buyer a higher amount of penalty in case the buyer misses a payment. The rate for both the developer and the buyer has been set at SBI's highest marginal cost of lending rate plus 2%, which works out to 11% currently. Prior to this, developers levied a charge of 15 to 18% on buyers while ended up paying a measly 3 to 5% penalty interest in case of delays at their end. Finally, the rules also mandate that regulator issues judgments within 60 days of complaints being filed. This can be punished with imprisonment for not following the orders of the Real Estate Appellate Tribunal.
The inclusion of the ongoing projects under RERA would lead to a lot of chaos and confusion. Any kind of path-breaking act or a law must have an adequate grandfathering provision, which unfortunately has been missing in RERA.
31st of October was the last date for all states to notify RERA. But so far, only UP and Gujarat have met the deadline. The rest are expected to fall in line by November end. So buyers can only hope that the strong signal sent out by Ministry of Housing will ensure a strong RERA. Shweta Kothari for NDTV.
Now it's time to take your queries. We have Pramod Sharma on the phone line. Welcome to the Property Show. What is your question?
My question is that I have a budget of 40 to 45 lakhs and I want 1 BHK flat from Khar to Borivali and on central line from Vidya Vihar to Thane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Pankaj, what do you suggest? His budget is 50 lakh rupees and he is looking for a property between Khar and Borivali, 1 BHK flat. What do you suggest?
I would say that it's a kind of an impossible thing for him to get a property within Khar to Borivali within a budget of 40 to 45 lakhs. He may have to extend further towards the, beyond the Isar, towards Mira Road and beyond. Because if you look at from Khar, the property prices are in excess to 30,000, and if you move towards northern sides, the prices till Borivali reaches close to 12,000 rupees. Difficult for him to get 1 BHK in 40-45 lakhs, even though there may be a few launches which has happened recently and builders are claiming to offer it at cheaper rates, but I see these are the disguises. I do not really recommend those projects. So if he has to consider a property, I would suggest a micro market of Mira Road, which is frankly speaking an affordable segment market. So most of the demand which could not be met in Mumbai, especially within the budget segment, moved to this particular locations. It has a good connectivity to entire western region, and so the local trains provides a good connectivity, and that's a basic reason getting in and getting out from Mira Road stations in the local train is one of the most difficult thing. So we have, and it's a large micro market. So you look at, we have around 8,300 projects in this particular market. And since the prices have gone up like many other micro markets in Mumbai, so the month's inventory is towards the 65 months. And weighted average rates is reeling in the range of 6,700 rupees, annualized return of 3.2. It has its own demographic now, so it's quite a migrant population has moved in this particular regions over last 15 to 20 years. So it has its own social fabric, infrastructure. So there was a time when there was a water scarcity zone, but now whole region used to be catered through tanker water and all, but now the provisions are there because it's quite a developed area. So we have shortlisted 3 projects. One is, and it's mostly in the ready possession, so there's not much of the risk in that sense. So you have got NG Paradise by RNA Builders, which is from the resale market he can consider. JP North, there's one more project, and the third project is Win Stone. So he may consider any of these projects which fulfills his budget's requirements.
Okay, so in your budget Pramod, you should look at Mira Road. Our first recommendation is NG Paradise by RNA Builders. It is located at Mira Road East. Price for a flat in this project is around 6,500 rupees per square foot. Total units in this project are 264. Size of 1 BHK will be around 633 square feet. Project was completed last year in December. You can get a flat here from a developer. Also, you can get it in the resale market. The project is less than 100 meters away from Mira Bhayandar Road, 200 meters from Kashmira Road, 500 meters from railway station. You also get a multi-purpose court, swimming pool, eco-friendly landscape garden, rainwater harvesting and other basic facilities here. The second recommendation from our side is JP Infra Private Limited. The price here is around 6,500 rupees per square foot. The project has 1,300 units. The project will be completed by December 2017. For this project, you have to wait a bit. The project features include that it is also near Mira Bhayandar Road, 200 meters from Kashmira Road, and the railway station is also nearby, and you have all the basic amenities in place. And the third project which we are recommending you is Winstone by PNK Group. Price here is around 6,700 rupees per square foot. Project is near Mira Bhayandar Road and also has all the basic amenities like swimming pool and landscape gardens, etc. present. Avnish Dhawan has sent us an email. He is saying that he stays in the United States and he is looking to invest in a property in Andheri West. He has shortlisted premier residences by Akruti developer. His budget is between 3 to 4.25 crore rupees. So what do you suggest, Pankaj?
The project is good in the sense like the locations, the project is good, and he may consider, although the developer have gone into all kind of a financial trouble in the recent times, but I have seen this, if the project is good, generally it it provides a good returns. And I see that the prevailing the premium residences is being offered at 17,500 rupees rates. The possession is going to be in 2018. Having said that, I would still advise the consumer to do a legal and technical due diligences from their point of view. And now, since the RERA is coming, in past there has been cases with the projects promised and could not be delivered within the time limits, but now I see once the RERA is there and this project will also fall within the preview of the RERA, I think those problems may not be there. But having said that, if he is considering to purchase this property, he should look at whether the building plans are approved or not, whether all the requisite approvals are in place or not. So he can do legal and technical due diligences. So this is one project that he can consider, as well as there is another project. If he can extend his budget, there is a Sky Vistas, which is Bharat Infrastructure Engineering project, which is also in the vicinity. So these are the two projects which are available, and I would say that project is good, location is good. Only thing is the developer have had a bit of problem in past. But if the project is good, generally, I don't really put too much of marks to the developer. I said that the price is productive, location is good, all the approvals in place. Generally, no one, gets into major problem. So in that sense, I would say that he can go ahead with the project.
Okay, to tell you more details about that, we are giving a go-ahead with Premier Residences by Hubtown, Akriti City Limited. You can go with this project, but please do due diligence. And the price here of this project is around 17,500 rupees per square foot. There are 130 units in this project. The project will be completed in December 2018. And the project is near Versova Metro Station, Lokhandwala Link Road, 4 Bungalow Metro Depot, and Gyan Kendra Higher Secondary School is nearby. And you have good hospitals in the vicinity. The project has amenities like 1 acre terrace garden, elevated jogging track, senior citizen sit-out, and meditation lawn, among others. Second recommendation from our side is Sky Vistas by Bharat Infrastructure and Engineering Limited in Andheri West. Price here is around 20,250 rupees per square foot. Total units in this project are 178. 3 BHK unit size would be between 2,100 to 2,215 square feet. Project has 2 towers, of which Tower A is ready to move in. Tower A is ready to move in while other towers are under construction. It is adjacent to Walia College of Commerce, 1 kilometer away from SP Jain Institute of Management and Research, and just 800 meters away from AH Wadia High School. Next, we have Abhishek Karan on the phone line. Yes, Abhishek, go ahead with your query.
Yeah, hi, good evening from Mumbai. I have identified one property from Puranik and Thane West Porbandar Road, named as Tokyo Bay. I would like to inquire about the property, how it is in terms of investment. And my budget is around 95 to 1 crore.
Okay. Okay. So Pankaj, his budget is between 95 lakhs to 1 crore rupees, and he has shortlisted one project, which is Puranik's Tokyo Bay project. He wants to know more about the project and the micro market.
Thane as such, if you look at it, it's a overgrown market, in comparison to many other markets. Thane has really done very good, both in terms of demographic upward mobilities, as well as the way the social fabric and infrastructure has come. And recently, since a lot of IT demand has started shifting in that particular markets, so it augurs very well. And apart from that, this market has got good connectivity to the western suburb because of the improved infrastructure. So if you look at good flyover which has come and got connected from Western Express Highway to via Godbandar Road, has really improved its connectivity to the market. And apart from that, there is going to be phase 3 metro, which is slated to come in this particular regions, and then 2 million square feet of a IT deal which has also happened in this particular area. So Thane, frankly speaking, I consider quite a good micro market. And within the budget, the project's Tokyo Bay, I see that the project is good and it's a large layout. So if you look at, there are all the kind of a good amenities. Having said that, I do not really recommend the current market good for the investment point of view. I see that if you are considering investment should be long-term aspects, because my rental yield is still in sub 3%. So if rental yield is less than 3%, then the prices are not considered to be productive. If you put this money in any other assets class, the likely chances that the appreciation in the near term will be much higher. But if you consider in the longer aspect, then you can consider a good return from this particular market as well as the project. Along with this particular projects which is situated on Godbandar Road, we also have suggested 2 more micro market, which is also along with the Godbandar Road, is called Kolshet Road. So there also the project of Kalpata as well as Lodha Amara, that's also is available. So he has not only Tokyo Bay but these 2 projects also to consider, and it's a good micro market.
Good micro market, and many projects are there in your budget. You can go ahead with your shortlisted option, which is Tokyo Bay by Puranik. The project is at Godbandar Road, Thane West. Price here is around 7,600 rupees per square foot. Total units in this project are over 700. The project will be completed by March 2017, and it is just less than 100 meters away from Godbandar Road and 1200 meters from railway station. It has many amenities like multi-purpose court, swimming pool, yoga meditation area, landscape garden, etc. The next recommendation from our side is Kalpatru Immensa by Kalpatru. It's at Kolshet Road, Thane West. Prices here around 7,900 rupees per square foot. Over 12,000 units are there in this project. The project will be completed by December 2020. For this project, you have to wait a lot. And this project is just less than 100 meters away from Godbandar Road and just 500 meters from railway station. And the project will have basic amenities like badminton court, jogging track, multi-purpose court, squash court, swimming pool, etc. in this. Last recommendation is Lodha Amara by Lodha Developers. It's also in Kolshet Road, Thane West. Price here is around 8,150 rupees per square foot. The project has 3,918 units. It's a very big project, and it will be completed by December 2019. And this project is also nearby to Godbandar Road, and the railway station is also in the close vicinity. And it has entertainment and basic amenities will be there. Just a reminder, if you have any property related query, then kindly email us at property@ndtv.com. Don't forget to leave your full name and contact number so that our team can get in touch with you. Next, we have Praveen Chauhan on the phone line. Yes, Praveen, go ahead with your query.
Hi, this is Praveen calling from Pune.
Yes.
I was looking for a property in the Khanadi area.
Okay.
So I was just going for your NDTV website and got to know that I think you guys are expert in this area where I can find a good property in the place. So here I was looking for 2 BHK, which is around 50. My budget is around 50 to 55 lakhs.
Okay.
And I'm looking for kind of investment purpose.
For investment purpose. Okay. Pankaj, he is looking for investment purpose. His budget is around 50 lakh rupees and he wants to buy a property near Kharari area. So how do you see this property market and what are the projects we are recommending?
The kind of a cage which he has defined is like 50 lakhs within the Kharadi area for the investments. It's little difficult because the prices have gone up quite a lot in this region. So it's like trailing rates of around 6,400 rupees. So 6,400 2 BHKs fitting into a 50 lakhs budget is very, very difficult. Having said that, we have tried and we have found out 2 projects, but these are projects from the local developer. One is Prasun developer and another is my Bora Ville by the Bora Realty, and there's one more project, Vishwajit Residency. These are the 3 projects which are relatively lower price than the micro market price, so it can fit in there. So if you look at this micro market, we don't have too many. There are only 24 projects and available units only 169 units, and weighted average rate is around 6,300. So these are the 3 projects you can consider, and these are the local developers, not very large developer within this bracket. Not many properties are available in that sense.
To give you more details on this, we are recommending three projects. First is Prasoon Loreto by Prasoon Developers in Karari. Here the price is around 5,300 rupees per square foot. Total units in this project are 71. It is a ready-to-move-in project. It is located on Chandan Nagar Hadapsar bypass, very close to Ratan Prestige, and the project is just 6.6 kilometers away from Pune airport and 12 kilometers away from railway station, and it also has many amenities as well. Next is Boreville by Bora Realty. The price here is around 5,600 rupees per square foot, 2 BHK. Here you can get it for 850 square feet size. It's a ready-to-move-in project too, and located near Chandan Nagar Hadapsar bypass and also nearby to the airport, and has many amenities in place. Third recommendation is Vishwajit Residency by SG Lanke Construction Company. The price here is around 5,100 rupees per square foot. It is also near to Hadapsar bypass and near to the airport and the railway station, and has amenities like landscape gardens, mini clubhouse and solar water heating system, etc. Now it's time to take a break. After we come back, we will scout affordable home options in Pune.